Good evening. Happy 4th of July to everybody, and thank you for listening to me this evening. Shadow the Rescue Horse. The story of Shadow the Rescue Horse begins with my son getting out of the Army and becoming a volunteer at the local rescue. One of the very first calls that he was called on was about a severely starved horse. He rode along with the owner of the rescue, and they found a horse that was severely starved, hip bones sticking out, ribs, you could lay your hand in between each and every rib, and very poor condition. They took the horse to a foster farm close by, where they prayed over this horse for days. They weren't quite sure whether the horse was going to make it or not. While everybody worked very hard and vigorously to save Shadow's life, she did become respondent to the feeding, to the care. And after several weeks, I'm glad to say that she did make it. And then it became time to rehome Shadow, hopefully to a rescue that could possibly find her a home. Well, Shadow was blind in one eye, so none of the rescues would take her. It was hard enough at that time with people losing their homes and leaving animals behind, that rehoming a half-blind horse was pretty much impossible to do. So therefore, nobody wanted Shadow. She stayed at the foster home for several weeks while we still continued to find her home. Weeks went by. She kept getting better and better. And we figured out that we were probably going to be unable to find her a local rescue that would take her. So to find out what happened to Shadow, the story will be continued to next week. Thank you for listening, and have a good night.